Beneath the Bodhi tree, the Buddha awaited his disciples. His calm presence resonating with the essence of serenity, I approached with reverence, the questions of my heart weighing heavily on my mind as I joined his feet. "Blessed One," Sudatta began, his voice trembling, "I seek your guidance on wealth and family. My heart is burdened with doubt." "Master, I seek wisdom," I replied, my words trembling. "How do we ensure trust and legacy through wealth transfer?" The Buddha nodded, his serene countenance illuminated by understanding and a deeper sense of universal wisdom. "True wealth, my disciple, is not measured by gold but by the virtues instilled within the human spirit," he began. I listened intently, each word a drop of nectar quenching the thirst for clarity in my seeking heart. "My son accuses me of greed," Sudatta revealed, his head bowed, "but I labor to provide a future for my family." Buddha gestured toward the tree above, its wide branches offering shelter, and said, "Even this tree finds balance in its shade. How then do we avoid this stagnation?" "Master?" I asked, yearning for guidance to steer wealth towards righteous purpose. The Buddha raised his hand, gesturing toward the birds, wind, and flowing waters surrounding the sacred Bodhi tree. "Observe nature, my disciple," the Buddha said. "It teaches us harmony, balance, and the importance of selfless giving. Trust arises from virtues cultivated over time, anchored in truth, compassion, diligence, and equanimity." The Buddha expounded, "Legacy is the seed one sows, ensuring future generations reap wisdom alongside whatever material wealth they inherit." He elaborated, "Save with prudence but share with compassion. Blessed One, I fear sharing will exhaust my earnings," Sudatta confessed, a shadow of uncertainty lingering in his words. "Then one must sow the seeds within them. Through acts of kindness, discipline, and unshakable commitment to righteous teachings," he replied. "Even the most stubborn soil yields crops when consistently nurtured with water, sunlight, patience, and loving care," he asserted. He continued, "Unity cannot be measured by wealth. It is forged by shared purpose and respect for impermanence." The brothers began to reconcile, crafting plans to divide their inheritance fairly, guided by the Buddha's wisdom. The Buddha smiled, his expression embodying gentleness and the boundless possibilities inherent in existence and interconnectivity of humanity. Wealth serves its highest purpose when it uplifts, nourishes, and fosters harmony for all beings, the Buddha reflected. In such cases, wealth should be directed toward causes aligning with Dharma, bringing light to the lives of others, he declared. I absorbed his teachings like parched earth, receiving rain, their clarity and depth unraveling the doubts clouding my inner landscape. Cultivate clarity as the farmer removes weeds, allowing harmony to flourish unhindered. Sudatta absorbed each word, his heart unburdened, his resolve strengthened by the understanding he gained from Buddha's insight. Buddha continued, "Wealth, Sudatta, is transient. Its true value lies in the virtues it enables, not in its accumulation." "My son demands wealth without labor," Sudatta confided. "How shall I instill the importance of effort in his heart?" "Sudatta, your actions speak louder than words." As the Buddha entered, his serene presence alleviated the atmosphere, soothing the restless spirit of the tormented king. "Master," the king began, his voice heavy with concern, "my riches feel like chains that bind me to unrest." "Remember," Buddha said, "sharing must be tempered with discernment. A farmer doesn't scatter seeds recklessly but chooses fertile ground carefully." The king nodded, his expression revealing the confusion wrestling within his mind. Seeking clarity from the enlightened one, "Master, how can I ensure my wealth serves its purpose while preserving trust and unity among my subjects?" he asked. The Buddha's eyes reflected calm wisdom as he pondered the king's question with compassion and profound understanding, trust arises. Great King, through transparency, virtue, and shared vision, uniting hearts and minds toward a common righteous purpose, he said. Choose those who embody integrity, compassion, and selflessness to steward wealth for the greater good, the Buddha advised calmly. But Master, dissent may arise among my subjects if some perceive unfairness in my decisions, the king confessed anxiously. The Buddha remained serene, his presence steady and nurturing. As he prepared to dispel the doubts of the worried king, dissent, Great King, is addressed through transparency. Share the purpose of wealth's use, aligning it with Dharma's eternal principles, he said. Invite your subjects to participate, fostering unity and collective responsibility, ensuring trust permeates each corner of the kingdom, he explained. The king nodded thoughtfully, acknowledging the wisdom inherent in the Buddha's words and the clarity they offered his burdened mind. What if my wealth is misused by those chosen to steward it, causing harm instead of fostering virtue? The king asked. The Buddha's gentle gaze held the king's as he spoke, his voice resonating with timeless wisdom from lifetimes of enlightenment. Trust must be tested, Great King, and virtue consistently nurtured, for even gold tarnishes when left unattended, he replied. Surround wealth with safeguards rooted in Dharma, ensuring its path aligns with the highest spiritual and societal principles, the Buddha explained. The king absorbed his words like parched land receiving rain, the clarity soothing the storm within his spirit. What if I wish to leave wealth directly to the people, bypassing stewards and intermediaries altogether? The king asked. The Buddha smiled softly, his expression embodying understanding of humanity's complexities while holding steadfast to spiritual truths. Direct wealth to uplift lives, educate the ignorant, nourish the hungry, and heal the broken, sparing none from compassion, he said. Ensure wealth aligns with Dharma, reflecting trust and legacy, not as possession but eternal impact upon generations, he elaborated. Master, is wealth my duty to steward or my burden to relinquish entirely? The king asked, seeking ultimate clarity. The Buddha's serene voice carried conviction and compassion, bridging the chasm between spiritual truths and worldly concerns seamlessly. Stewardship is duty, Great King, when done in service to humanity. Yet attachment transforms wealth into unnecessary burden, he said. Release attachment while fulfilling duty, ensuring wealth serves humanity, preserving trust, and leaving eternal legacy, the Buddha advised. Moved by the Buddha's wisdom, the king resolved to reform his kingdom's approach to wealth, aligning it with Dharma. Treasures were transformed into tools of unity, health, and education, knitting trust into the fabric of his reign. The people of Magadha flourished under this new era, their lives enriched by compassion and the legacy of their king. Thus, the Buddha's wisdom illuminated not only the palace but the hearts of all, leaving timeless lessons for future generations. Another day, the village of Sarnath awakened to the gentle rays of the sun. Embracing its simplicity and serenity, a poor farmer, Arjun, approached the Buddha, his weathered hands trembling as he sought guidance on his humble legacy. The Buddha welcomed him, his serene presence radiating compassion, understanding, and wisdom unbound by wealth or societal rank. Master, Arjun began, his voice filled with uncertainty. I possess no riches to transfer, no material legacy to leave behind. The Buddha's gentle gaze fell upon Arjun, his expression calm yet revealing the profound depths of his enlightened mind. Arjun, wealth is not measured by gold, jewels, or possessions but by the virtues embedded in one's character, he said. The farmer listened intently, his heart yearning to grasp the wisdom the Buddha extended to his humble existence. Legacy is crafted not in the material world but in the integrity and sincerity of one's deeds, the Buddha explained. Arjun's furrowed brows revealed his struggles with understanding. His thoughts caught between worldly constraints and spiritual revelations. But Master, how can I ensure my simple acts hold meaning and live on beyond my transient life? He asked. The Buddha's serene voice resonated, carrying both clarity and compassion through the stillness of the sacred grove. Perform each act with sincerity and purpose. Arjun, he said, deeds done with heartfelt intention transcend lifetimes and touch future generations. Share your wisdom with your children, your neighbors, and even strangers who seek kindness, the Buddha continued softly. Arjun's heart softened as he began to see his humble existence as a ripple capable of extending far beyond himself. Master, I labor daily but feel insignificant, as though my contributions are lost in the vastness of the world, he confessed. The Buddha smiled, his understanding transcending worldly limitations and drawing upon the essence of interconnectedness within existence. Even the smallest pebble creates ripples across the water's surface, its impact reaching distances unseen, the Buddha explained gently. Your toil as a farmer nurtures the soil, feeds generations, and sustains life's essence, leaving an eternal imprint, he continued. Arjun's heart swelled with hope as he began to view his labor through the lens of interconnected purpose and trust. Master, how can I instill trust and compassion within my children, ensuring they continue to embody these virtues? He asked. The Buddha's gaze softened further, his words imbued with timeless wisdom and deep understanding of the human condition. Trust is cultivated through consistency in virtue and compassion, just as a seed grows with water, sunlight, and patience, he replied. Teach your children humility, gratitude, and love for all beings, sowing virtues within them that will endure, the Buddha explained. Arjun nodded, his spirit invigorated by the profound teachings that transformed his perception of wealth and legacy. But Master, is it wrong to wish for recognition or remembrance of one's deeds? Arjun asked, seeking clarity on attachment. The Buddha's serene voice dispelled doubts, merging spiritual truths with human aspirations seamlessly and gently. Recognition, when sought for its own sake, binds the soul, he said, but deeds done with pure intent liberate it. Let the universe remember. Not through fame but through the trust and impact your actions leave upon others, he concluded. Arjun bowed deeply, his heart overflowing with gratitude for the wisdom the Buddha imparted upon his humbled soul. From that day forward, Arjun approached his labor with renewed purpose, viewing each act as part of a sacred legacy. The village of Sarnath recognized Arjun not for his wealth but for his kindness, honesty, and compassion toward others. Thus, the Buddha's teachings illuminated the simplicity of life's interconnectedness, enriching hearts beyond the bounds of material wealth. Flow around resistance, neither clinging nor fleeing, guided by wisdom. Satyavan bowed deeply, feeling the weight of his fear begin to lift, replaced by the light of Buddha's guidance. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.